What's up, folks? Justin Phillip here, and welcome. So today we are going to be testing the limits of overexposure on both the Pocket 4K and the GH5. Now let me get to the reasoning behind this. They are entirely two different beasts. I approach cinematography as an art form, and the way I look at it, any camera out there, all these different cameras, they're just different paintbrushes that we use. And the Pocket 4K is in a completely different shelf than where the GH5 goes, in my opinion. With the GH5, even though I know it has Vlog and it has great functions, it has 10-bit 422, you can do 4K 60p on it. I mean, GH5 is an amazing beast of a camera, but at the end of the day, it's still a video camera. And we're gonna demonstrate that today because with cinema cameras are more well known for being able to do more with in post, and mainly that's because of the RAW capabilities. Basically what we're gonna do today is I'm taking the BlackMagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K, the BlackMagic RAW Q0. I'm going with Q0 because it does have the, it can achieve the highest bit rate possible. So that's why I've chosen that. And then we're gonna use the GH5 with 10-bit 422 Vlog. And we are going to test overexposing the highlights, and we're gonna go to the extremes on this. And I've also had people ask me, what is the logic behind pushing the camera and doing all these limitation tests? And I say to that is that you have to know the limits of what you're working with anything, not just cameras, but you know, I come from a skateboarding background, and even with skateboard decks, you know, they test them to see how many plies and what kind of wood to use and how much wear and tear these things can take before they snap. And basketball players, they test the limitations of their shoes. Tesla, you know, look at any car manufacturer. They just don't start rolling out cars and selling them without doing crash tests first. You have to test whatever it is that you want to be using because you want to know how far you can push it. I did the limitation test for the new BRAW because I want to know how far we can push it, you know, how dark we can shoot it, how bright we can go, and then throw it in post and see what we can do to recover it. It's good to know these things because even if you have a $5 million budget, if you have any experience of working on set, you know that it's a very fast-paced environment. And you don't, even if you have the most amazing, huge crew, there's gonna be days where you just don't have time to properly prepare and expose for every single shot. So it's good to know what you can get away with in post and try to CYA, cover your ass. And if you don't know the things about your camera, then you're in the dark on set and you're just like, well, yeah, we can do it, but whew, I hope it turns out okay. I hope it works. I hope I don't have to pay these people back their money. You know, so it's good to know what you can do with what you're working with. So here we go. We're going to test the limits of overexposure on the GH5 video camera versus the BMPCC4K cinema camera. As always, thank you for watching. Big shout out and huge thank you to all of my subscribers, and we'll catch you next time. Peace! All of these tests were performed on the Rokinon Cine DS lens, the 50mm t1.5 with the Metabones Ultra Speed Booster. Also, both cameras, GH5 with the Vlog is a base native ISO 400, and BMPCC4K, we are going to use its base 400 ISO as well for all of these tests. This little case light has a grid on it and a half diffusion. And now what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go a complete 4 stops over because I'm gonna take that half a stop at diffusion off of our key light.